a great night or morning, wherever you are tuning in from. We are super grateful to have you here, guys. My name is Alexandra Mayorga, and today we're going to be going over unlocking digital income. And I want to tell you real quick why that's important. One, if you only have one source of income, you're very close to zero. So that automatically should be a reason to just at least have an open mind, maybe take some notes here and there. And then second, we literally do everything online, from shopping, from networking, from literally all kind of things. This phone is very resourceful where you could do a lot of things. And so why not use it to also earn income? So guys, real quick, a little bit about me. Like I said, I'm Alexandra Mayorga. I'm out here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm actually originally from California, and I grew up with a single parent. My mom was single, and it was five of us. And so I really got to witness her hustle and bustle along my whole childhood. I saw her work, will go from one job to the other. She was the daycare, the breadwinner. She did everything. And so going through high school, I really, took the time to really think and, reflect and not like wanting to do something different. And so I was really close with my sister-in-law. She was like, why don't you go to college? And I saw her, she went to college, she did great. And I was like, that's a great idea. Maybe that'll change, my situation and not fall in that path. All respect and love to my mom is just I saw her work really hard. And us Mexicans, we work. And so when you needed more money, you work even more. So that was the mindset and what I grew up, how it was all ingrained in my head. That's what you got to do. So I went to college and did the 4 years, got the degree, was the first one in my family, super excited, super stoked. However, maybe a year after graduating, loans kick in, and I'm finding myself, still not in the career or job that I wanted to be in. And so I fell back to what I know best. Unfortunately, you fall back to your habits, not what you actually think and should do logically. So I was working multiple jobs at that time. And I didn't realize I did that until, one day I was just really tired and really thinking, like, what am I doing with myself? And so I took a hard look and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. So I immediately started looking for different ways to make money at that time, on Facebook, Instagram, all of that's blowing up. I'm like, there has to be something online. And I don't know if anyone's ever Googled it, like how to make money online. That was a big Google search for me because I wanted to change my circumstance and do something different so that I could have different results. And so I tried a couple of different things. It was great, a lot of learning lessons, a lot of ups and downs. And then I eventually was introduced to what you're going to see right now, which is I Am Master Academy. And at first, I was like just told, you can make money on your phone, and but I didn't hear everything else. That's all I heard. And so I said yes. I was like, I'm in. I want to just make money on my phone, and that's it. I'm good with that. And then as I went through the academy and actually learned what we're doing here, I realized this is actually investing. Um, I don't know about anybody else, but nobody in my family ever taught me about investing or what the heck that is, which is totally fine. I'm not, here to blame anyone. It's just if you know something, then you should go out and learn about it. Because here's the thing: even though our families don't know, they didn't know any better at that time. Could you imagine your family investing into Disney back then? Like we would be well off. But here's the thing: people didn't know. They just didn't know and didn't have access to the right information, right groups, right communities. And so this is what IM offers. They offer the education, the community, and all that. And now you don't just get to say you're a victim of just not knowing and not having access. You actually get to do something about it. So I realized that this is a lot bigger than me, and I could actually use this as a vehicle to go from point A, not knowing anything about investing, to point B. Eventually, I would like to have my own business where I have my own recreational center where kids could come play sports and do homework, study, all of that stuff, work on their mindset, because we need that. So for me, this has become a lot bigger where it could take me to places where I could never do it just working a 9 to 5. So I hope you guys catch my drift. But just a little testimony from me. I took a couple trades last week and, grew my account. I'm not going to say how much, but I'm just going to say what stock holders, investors hope for the year. We sometimes can do that within the week, and I was able to do that. So I just bring that up to show you, if I can do it, then you can do it as well. Because I have no background, none of that, and I really truly think that anyone who takes it seriously can have some serious results. So with that being said, guys, I want to go ahead and bring up the next speaker. She's going to show you the blueprint, the roadmap that I've taken, she's taken, and many others on the team that have taken to learn from literally nothing, knowing nothing, to now showing progress and making progress, and also growing their accounts. We have seen that, and they're able to have a blueprint, because that's the thing. A lot of people just don't know where to start, and this is where you're able to at least have a starting point and then work your way through. So the next person I'm gonna bring up, her name is Abby. She is a person that introduced me to this, so I'm super grateful for her and all that she does. She's someone who's super reliable, and if you know Abby, she's there for you. If you ask her a question, she will search for it. If she can't find it, she will find someone who knows the answer. So I want to go ahead and hand it over to her and have her share the blueprint.
Awesome, awesome. What's up, guys? Can we drop some sevens in the chat for Alex for just kicking off this call, doing such an amazing job with sharing not only her story and where she was, but the glow up is real. The grow up is real. And I'm just so grateful for you guys being here on this call tonight. I want to really just give it back to her for a moment. She's been super consistent over the last several years since I've, just watched her grow in every area of her life. She's learned how to manage, her money. She's learned how to invest. She's learned how to, put her money to work, learn these skills that have just transformed her life. And not only that, but she's been able to, like she said, learn how to create another stream of income for herself part time to her job, be able to pay down some of her debt, and just have a plan to be able to do that. And not only that, guys, but be able to impact other people, which I think has been the most rewarding part about this whole thing for the both of us, and for a lot of you guys on this call. Already on the team, you recognize the vision of what this is, where it can take people if they really, just lock in and plant themselves and commit to their growth, commit to their personal development. So, Alex, I'm super proud of you, and I'm just really excited to see what these next, not just this next year, but several years and decades down the road, how you continue to transform. So, guys, let's get into the call. Like she mentioned, my name is Abigail Poston. I'm out here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'm excited, guys. We want to dive right into the call. I know that the person that invited you here tonight, like Alex mentioned, they care about you, they believe in you, and they see value here, and they want you to be able to see what maybe they saw when they first got exposed and shown this information. Because I truly believe information not only has the ability to change your situation, but has the ability to transform your life when you commit to. And so, as Alex shared, we want to do one main thing on this call, you guys. We want to show you a starting point. We want to show you where to begin putting your money to work. And not only that, but in addition to your job, part-time to what you're already doing right now. And so I want you to write this down, and I'm going to share my screen in just a moment. There are two main skills that we want to share with you guys this evening. There are lots of skills, digital online skills that you can learn. Tonight, we want to cover two of them, okay? Two main skills that you'll be able to learn inside of this incredible academy we're going to go over, that you can do right from your phone, from your laptop, your tablet, wherever you're at, maybe throughout the world. Skill number one is investing, okay? We've all heard of, I believe, we've all heard of investing. I know that when I was in college, I went to Arizona State University. I had heard of investing, but I didn't know what it was exactly, how to even begin. or even where to actually put my money. What was considered a good investment. But I'll tell you, all investing is positioning your money in projects, assets like stocks, ETFs, bonds, or even cryptocurrency. How many of y'all know what cryptocurrency is and maybe heard of a cryptocurrency? Do not say Dogecoin. I had a conversation with somebody at our church the other night. He said, "What are your summer plans?" And I said, "To be honest, I'm out here stacking my cash." And he said, "Oh, for what?" And I said, "To invest, baby." And I didn't say it like that, but I said to invest. And he said, "Oh, that's kind of risky." And I said, "It depends, man." He said, "Well, I put 5 grand into Dogecoin and I lost it." And I said, "Well, did you have a plan? Why did you even do that to begin with?" And so we don't want to just be throwing stuff, at the wall, hoping something sticks because we hear something on social media or a buddy of ours says, "Hey, this is hot right now." We want to get educated. We want to have a plan. So hopefully that individual, he's not on this call tonight, but hopefully we have a conversation here soon. That's what I'm trying to say. So investing, position your money in the right assets with the expectation that it will appreciate in value over time. Every, project asset is susceptible to change in value, and what we want to do is we want to leverage that increase in value, and we can capitalize and profit on that growth. So that is skill set number one we're going to talk about tonight: investing. And then second is trading. Now write this down. This was not something I had heard before. I didn't know a lick about finances when I graduated from college in $120,000 student loan debt. I had a biology degree, so when it came to money, I was already starting backwards. I was in the negatives. Y'all know what I'm saying. So trading was a skill that caught my eye because I was able to not just, make money as the market goes up, but I was able to actually profit and capitalize on the market even when it was going down. So if you're taking notes, write this down. It is the exchange of one currency against the other. And every currency, whether it's the US dollar, the euro, the yen, the pound, the peso, you name it, they all have what we call an exchange rate. You go to the airport, you go to a new country, right? You see these exchange boards on the wall, and it's telling you what that country's currency is, that country currency rate is compared to maybe your currency's value at that time. And so we just came back. I shouldn't say we just came, but we did come back from a trip to Mexico earlier this year. And for every $1, $1 US, we received about 16 pesos. And so that's kind of the deal. The exchange rate for every currency is always moving up and down in value. And it's based on different factors like news, different events, world events, maybe even natural disasters can alter this exchange rate. And no matter, this is the beautiful part, write this down, no matter if the value goes up or down, we can still capitalize and monetize off of that movement. And I want you guys to understand, you can investing, you got to start with some money. You don't have to have a lot of money to start, but you can start, or you will have to start with some live money. But with trading, you can actually trade on a demo account. You can trade on a practice account with fake money, so you can get some practice in before you actually start leveraging some real money. So that's a good thing. We get some practice in, we get to get our mistakes out. That is the goal. And I want you to recognize the power of trading, because you're able to start with some money so that you can leverage other people's money to multiply your money. We're going to start with some money so that we can leverage other people's money. This is what wealthy people understand. They don't use their money to grow wealth and to get ahead financially. They leverage other people's money so that we can multiply our money. So I want to share with you guys our academy, okay? Our 4-step system. I Am Academy is an online educational platform. We've been around for over a decade. We're coming up on 11 years this summer. I've been partnered with this platform now for over 7 years, and this is home for me, for somebody that had no vision for their life. At least I didn't think I did. I didn't have a plan when it came to my money. I just felt like I was breaking even every single month. I was behind, on my debt. I was racking up interest. Like, it was a nightmare financially. And this gave me a sense of hope. This gave me skills that I can learn, tangible skills that would produce, and grow my personal value, that allowed me to position myself so that I can not only grow me and my mindset, but also my skill set. And how many of y'all understand and recognize, in the economy that we live in today, it is so important that you have multiple streams of income, and that you learn and know how to create your own economy. I can't just be at the mercy of somebody else writing me a check. It's not going to fly with AI going around right now. Like in the next 5 to 10 years, I've got to learn how to position myself for success. And so this academy, it's allowed us, it's designed to educate and empower and equip you with the skill set and the mindset to continuously grow yourself and your finances. Write this down. There is no secret to success. There's only a system to success. There's no secret to success. There is a system to success. And we've got a 4-step system. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. But step number 1, as we start to learn these skill sets, we want to plug into our academy. Okay, everybody needs a starting point. We want to make sure that we're plugging into the right information. We have access to the right people. We want to plug in with our academy here. And so step number 1 is to start with our academy course. Okay, these are our basics videos. So whether you want to learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market, that's what I was talking about with trading different currencies. We've got an entire course on that. Or if you want to start learning how to trade cryptocurrency, you want to learn how to start building your portfolio. Guys, I learned how to build out my portfolio. I learned how to start investing. I learned how to start actually trading and learning how to manage my money, all from this academy, all from these incredible educators that we're going to talk about tonight. But this is your starting point. So let's say, I'm like, Abby, I want to start with the crypto and stocks course. Okay, you're going to come right here. They're going to give you a walkthrough, breaking it up between stocks and crypto. If this will load, I will show you guys what this looks like. Well, basically, there are a list of videos that you guys will go through, anywhere between 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes each. And you guys are going to be able to walk through and see the basics, the fundamentals, the vocabulary, just like as if you're going to learn a brand new language. You guys are going to be able to see what that looks like here. And the whole goal is to build a foundation for yourself. You want to understand, what is cryptocurrency? What is Bitcoin? What is blockchain? How does this all work? What's required and expected of me? And once you guys go through this, you're feeling comfortable, you're feeling confident, you can move on to the next step. So number one is going through the academy course videos. Okay. Oh, here we go. Finally loading. Let me see if I can play this for a second. Show you guys. Maybe. Let's see. All right, it's taking too long. We're gonna move on. You guys will get a whole video course that you're gonna be able to walk through. Okay, that is step number 1. Step number 2 is you're gonna want to create a consistent go live schedule. Now, go live is like the Hulu, it's like the Netflix of live education. Okay, when it comes to the financial markets, I know we all have our subscriptions, we have our favorite shows, movies, whatever it may be. But we also got to prioritize. If your money's not right, we got to prioritize our financial education. And you guys can find me here. You can find Alex here. She's in here on a day-to-day, multiple times a day basis. And this ain't just education. This guy right here. A lot of these guys, it's edutainment. We are entertaining and getting educated on this platform, because that's what learning is about. And so you guys are able to come in here. There's multiple different languages wherever you guys are tuning in throughout the world. If you know people that are worldwide that speak, a different language, we probably have their language listed in here. But let's say, for example, guys, you want to learn the foreign exchange. I'm going to click on this so that you guys can see. Basically, once you start learning from the foreign exchange or the cryptocurrency academy, we're going to be able to share with you guys how to actually start trading. This is where you get to learn hands-on with educators that have been trading for decades, for years. And you guys will be able to tune into their live sessions. And you guys will see right here, the educator to my left, to your left, the time of day that they're on, as well as the type of session that they're going to be teaching on. And a lot of these guys, they're going to be doing either live analysis, where they're going to be telling you when to get in and out of the markets. They're going to be teaching you, or live analysis, giving you those entries to get in and out of the markets. And then another type of session that you're going to be experiencing are the educational sessions, where they're actually going to be teaching you their strategy. And I love this quote. It says, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for the day. But if you teach a man how to fish, he'll feed himself for a lifetime, for generations. And we don't want to just make a quick buck. We're not just here to get rich quick. We actually want to learn this skill set. And the best part, if you talk to a lot of people inside of this platform, if you really come in here and you start to build out your network, get into a new environment, you will see people are teaching their kids this skill set. It's not enough just to pass on money. We want to teach them the skills and the mindset, how to think like an investor, how to think like a wealthy minded individual. You're going to be able to do that inside of this environment, inside of this community that's already built, that's already been in motion for the last decade. And so there's plenty of educators to choose from. You're going to find somebody that not only matches your interest and your personality, but most importantly, I believe your schedule. Everybody on this call has a different schedule, whether you work a normal 9 to 5, maybe you work, the overnight graveyard shift. Maybe you have a schedule and it varies on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Maybe you're an entrepreneur yourself and you've got a little bit more free time, or you have your own business and maybe you have a certain window of time. It doesn't matter. Everything on here, as you guys can see, there's a lot of sessions to choose from. Everything is recorded. So I want to show you just one example. Mike Navarrete, if I want to go to the educator, I would click on them right here, and I'm going to be able to pull up his page. Actually, Kurt Cobain's live right now. I can show you guys him as well. But if I want to learn from somebody, if I want to tune into their session, I would go to their page. They would be live right now. I have a chat box where I can ask questions, where I can interact, I can engage. And everything's recorded. And as you guys can see, this is just one example. They do live analysis where they're giving you their trade setups, and they also do a lot of mindset. They also teach you so that you understand how to do this for yourself. Every educator has their own boot camp that you will go through, depending on who you decide to watch. The person that invited you can share with you where to begin with that. But they're going to teach you their strategy. I've learned his strategy. I went through these videos right here. You can do the exact same thing depending on the educator. And there's just so many great things in here that you guys will be able to tap into. And so not just skill set, but it is also mindset that you'll be gaining when it comes to trading and investing. And if this will load, I will show you guys. We are getting new internet, so that's why it's a little slow right now. So I apologize. And maybe if this will come up, I will show you guys. But this is step number 2. You're going to have a consistent schedule that you tune into to start learning the strategy, start gaining the understanding of how to actually take trades for yourself. Because the goal with taking trades and investing is to create another stream of income, is to grow your account, is to prepare for your retirement, is to have more disposable income so that you can put that in a position to do the things that you want to do with your life. And so let me move on. Since that is not loading for me right now, I want to get into number 3. And number 3 is leveraging and using our tools. So we have the Academy course that you're going to go through to really understand the basics. You're going to have the live sessions where you're going to be able to understand and learn their strategy and how to actually trade and invest for yourself. And then we also have tools like the harmonic scanner. Let me know if you guys can see my screen, if everything's coming in all good. I just want to make sure if you guys can drop a 1 in the chat. Are we still doing good? Awesome. Okay, I appreciate you guys. So I want to share this with y'all. We called out this trade. So this is a tool. It's called the harmonic scanner. You don't need to know the name. All you need to know, outside of this looking like a heartbeat monitor, trust me, you guys, this is exactly what I thought when I first saw this. What you guys need to know when it comes to a tool like this is it's designed to give you 3 main things. It's designed to give you the entry, okay, where to enter, which is this green line right here, where to exit. It tells you 3 different exit points, idea goal number 1, number 2, and number 3. And it also gives you what we call our invalidation level. This is your risk management. Everything in life has risk. When I can have proper risk management, that's when I can succeed. That's when I can actually have an edge. That's when I can become profitable, not just in the markets, but in my life. I want to have proper risk management. I'm never risking my entire account. I'm always risking a very small percentage that I'm okay with losing. So this was a trade that we actually called out on the live call that we did last week on Wednesday. I don't know if some of y'all were on that call. I see some familiar faces and names on here. But drop a 2, man. Did you guys take this trade? Were you guys on that call where we went over this trade? This was a trade that has hit our target, our first target from last week. And I think this is the one that I showed you guys in the chat earlier today. I called this out for some of you guys, and this, guys, anybody can do this. It ain't just me. This was a trade that we had took last week. I don't think it's going to load on here. But this was a trade that we had took last week. We got in at this was the entry line, and it went all the way up to our target right here. Pretty incredible stuff. But this is a tool that gives you the entry, the exit, and the risk management. You guys are able to leverage that. And I wanted to share with you, I don't want to take too much more of our time tonight, but I was kind of cycling through this before the call. There was a trade idea that I was looking at, potentially could maybe get into. It's kind of taken off right now, so I don't know if you guys would be able to get into it. I caught the move down here earlier today, and it's already hit idea number one. Was trying to see if we could get in at this entry, but I don't think that it would be, I mean, unless it comes down right here, we can maybe do that. If you guys want to ride it out to goal number two, you guys could do that. So if it comes down to this entry right here, which I don't think that it will, but if it does, you could always enter this on your demo account. Let me see if I can show you guys the entries right here. Awesome. I love the chat. Or we can just take a screenshot and I'll share it with you guys in the chat later. So entry is 1.47184, 1.47184. Target is 1.47298, and we'll say risk is 1.47112. So this is on EuroCAD. Let me make sure you guys know that. So if it comes back down, don't enter unless it actually comes back down. But this is just one of the tools that you guys can take advantage of, and it will help you get in and out of the markets while you are learning this skill set for yourself. It's so much bigger than just making money here. We want you to understand how to do this for yourself so that you can feed yourself and your family for a lifetime, not just with money, but with the education and the mindset and the skill set that nobody can take away from you. And we also have, I'll show you guys this last thing and then we'll wrap up the call. We also have this platform. It's kind of like social media, but for our trading platform, but for our investing platform, where you guys can interact with the educators, where they're going to communicate with you. Hey, when I'm not live, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm going to give you updates about the trades that we talked about on our live classes. I'm going to go through that with you guys. I'm going to allow you guys to ask questions. You guys can literally ask questions in this comment box and they will reply back to you. They're going to send out their trade ideas. They're going to give you updates and announcements. Hey, we're live right now. Hey, we're doing a bonus session. Hey, here are the trade setups that I'm looking at for this week. You guys will have access to all of this. So just to recap, you guys, we have the basics course that you're going to go through depending on which academy you want to get started with. You're going to be able to get on our live sessions to actually understand how to trade, how to invest for yourself, get constant ongoing education. You're going to have tools that you're going to be able to leverage to get in and out of the markets. You don't have to know how to do this. Well, like for first glance, it's your first time seeing this information. You can leverage tools to assist you. That's my assistant, y'all. The harmonic scanner, tools like that, it's my assistant. Alex, she just mentioned at the beginning of this call, she uses a tool called Blaze. It's an app that you can download on your phone, and it will literally send you trade ideas that you can get in and out of the markets. Alex works a job. She has a busy schedule. She's got a family. She's got 15 nieces and nephews running around that she's trying to hang out with on a week-to-week basis. She's busy, and she leverages this app to take trades to get in and out of the market. Guys, we prioritize the things that matter the most. And I think our financial education and getting our money right in 2024 has got to be top priority. And so you guys are going to have a system that you're going to walk through. You're going to be able to leverage that system for success. There's no secret to success. It's a system, baby. It is a system. And so I want to share with you how to get started, how to actually join so that you can be a part of this movement with us, so that you can get the access that we have to change your life, to transform your life. And so first of all, today is the last day that they're doing this promotion where you're able to get the price, basically the price of two for one. You're able to choose, let's say you want to do the foreign exchange and the Stocks and Crypto Academy that I went over. You can get both of those on our Empowered Pack. It's $225 to get started, and then a monthly membership. Okay, the first month is $225. The monthly membership is $250 to continue the access. It's usually $275 to get started, but there is a promo going on right now. It ends tonight at basically midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get on that, you can get access to our Empowered Pack. Or if you're like, Abby, I just want to start with one academy. I really want to lock in on one market. Hey, totally okay. You can do, let's say, the foreign exchange market. It's $250 to get started, and then a month-to-month membership to continue the access, gain access to the platform, our community, our tools, everything. I didn't even show you everything because there's just so much. Y'all in the chat, on the team, type a 3 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. There is so much access and accountability and community that you'll be able to leverage. But you'll be able to do that on the foreign exchange, or if you want to do stocks and crypto, same deal, $250 to get started, $185 it drops to $185 monthly membership. And then I didn't even cover it tonight, but if you wanted to learn Shopify, how to build your own online store, monetize your social media, learn how to build your social media brand. There's a travel portal that you guys can get access to, personal development, the whole thing. So my biggest thing, guys, as we wrap up and close out this call, I really appreciate your guys' time. I didn't want to go over too much. I apologize for the delay, but I want to leave you with this. In order to succeed, not just here, but in anything that you do, you need two things. You need a vision that's more compelling than your current situation, and you need accountability with yourself and with other people. And I believe if you have, there's commitment in community. When you can surround yourself with the right people, I believe that you can go very far. And I want you to understand, it doesn't take a lot to succeed. It doesn't take a lot to start. You just got to be willing to invest in yourself. I see people on a day-to-day basis. Just look at your bank account. Where have you been putting your money for the last month, year, 10 years? That's why we are where we are. And I had to do an inventory check with myself. Hey, stop spending money on going out to eat. Stop spending money on alcohol that you don't need. Stop spending money on overpriced coffee every single month, when I could be investing into myself, into my education, and in my skills, and getting better and getting access to a better network of people. So I want to invite you to get back with the person that invited you to this call. Thank them for allowing you to get an invitation to be here. Let them know your questions. We want to help you get started. We want to walk you through the best that we can. We're going to have another call just like this on Wednesday. I hope to see you there. Same time, same place. Y'all have a great evening. God bless. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.